Remember when you said you wouldn't believe in me no more? Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Yeah, we back. We got kicked out. See, that's why I don't like playing other people's music. I keep forgetting when you play other people's music, you know what I'm saying? They shut your shit all the way out. So, yeah. So we back, y'all. We back. Nah, I didn't say the wrong thing. I was playing that Burna Boy song before I got on live to that last one. So that's what it was. Yeah, we live, y'all. We live. All right, we live. Okay, we are live. Now, certain parts of this live, I ain't gonna be able to smoke because I be trying to put a lot of these lives. I try to put a lot of these chop ups on TikTok, and sometimes I can't because I be damn smoking. So, y'all see how you can limit yourself, not even fucking knowing. You know what I'm saying? Not even knowing. All right, but yeah, tag everybody that you know that is not endorsing bills. Tag everybody that you know that is working to pay a bill. All right, tag everybody that you know that is that's created their own business and now they're using that income to pay your fucking bill. All right, tag everybody that you know that's trapping. All right, tag everybody that you know that's a wannabe trapper. All right, tag all the wannabe trappers and tag all the successful trappers. You know there's a trapper somewhere that you know that, man, he booming. All right, tell him, hey, bro, I know you're booming, but there's some information for you that where you can be booming guaranteed, okay, without the stress of getting locked up because you're only one stop away from you losing your whole fucking operation, okay? You one sting operation away from losing your whole portfolio. All right, so make sure you tag all the successful trappers, tag all the non-successful trappers, and tag all the wannabe, all the wannabe trappers. All right, so we need everybody in here right now because the information that we dropped today, y'all, is going to be very informative. All right, very informative, okay? Please, y'all, stop asking me questions. All right, I'm going to control the conversation. All right, I don't need ideas what I need to talk about on my live. And hey, let's talk about this. Hey, let's talk about this. Hey, we should go over this. Hey, we should go over this. Hey, we're going to go over what majority of people are having issues with. All right, okay, all right. So this is what it is. This will be saved. Yes, tag every fucking body. Tag everybody. Tag everybody, y'all. It's going to be a very informative. Trust me. Okay? Very informative. Trust me. All right, I'm going to go through a lot of information. Remember, we're going to have to break this down in more than one live because we only got an hour per live. All right, so we're going to definitely do that. Okay? All right? Okay. All right. So I have a lot of folks that's just started following me that are beginners, and I have a lot of folks that's already kind of been in the journey and they're looking for certain answers that beginners aren't even ready for. Now I always say this: if you don't haven't endorsed a bill, all right, and you don't have understanding of what's going on, you're still a beginner. All right, you're still a beginner, okay? And it doesn't matter how much you think you have it pieced together. All right, you're still a beginner, okay? Because a lot of you are literally have so much information that a beginner would fucking die for. Like, oh my gosh, you got that template? That's what I need. You got that template? A lot of y'all got so much information that y'all don't even know how to use it. Okay, you got so many weapons, but you haven't read any instructions how to use these weapons. All right, you literally been gathering up information, going there, learning how to status correct, learning how to rescind contracts, learning how to endorse bills, learning how to dispute with Equifax, learning how to go into arbitration. You're learning how to go to the federal level, learn how to go to state level. Y'all, you're literally being engulfed with enough information, okay, to free anyone. All right, with enough information to build a motherfucking universe off of, university off of. All right, you have enough information. A lot of y'all have enough information to start your own fucking school. All right, so imagine trying to get all this information at one time, okay, of this magnitude, and trying to use it all at once. You see what I'm saying? That's a minor way of looking at it right there. You know what I'm saying? Thinking you have what it takes to utilize something that's beyond your thinking power. Okay, so a lot of this information is above a lot of y'all's IQ. And yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. This information is above a lot of y'all's IQ. And I say y'all because I'm from down south. People say, can you speak correct English? All right. A lot of folks, all right, IQ is too low to receive this information. Now, granted, you may still be intrigued about this information. Meaning, yeah, you might like this, all right, but you really can't afford this. And I'm not talking about money out your pockets like Federal Reserve notes. Meaning your capacity cannot afford what it's receiving. All right, and I'm starting to really notice a lot of y'all have money. That's why I say my classes is not expensive at all. Meaning y'all have the money to spend, but y'all don't have the capacity to spend. Like the capacity is reaching a certain point, and it's like y'all literally can take all the classes all day and still ask questions like, well, how do I cash my credits out? And I'd be like, yo, if you already been seeing, okay, if you already been kind of seeing and reading all this, everything is credits, okay? So meaning, if you just got a vehicle, all right, and you didn't put nothing down, you see what I'm saying? Meaning you got into that business, that consumer credit transaction, right? You didn't put nothing down and you drove off, right? Let's say you started to do your performance right then, right there. All right. It's a lot of people that think, well, I'm about to do my performance now. Are they going to still owe me the whole amount? And I was like, no, they're not going to owe you the whole amount. They're going to owe you wherever you came out of your pocket for. All right, but you have to do a performance first. You have to prove that you have understood what's going on. All right, and you know how to basically put this in a proper perspective. All right, a lot of y'all just got a lot of different information, trying to put it all in one and just smashing it on the corporation that you're doing business with. All right, and that's not the way to do it, y'all. You have to have a precise way of doing this. Okay, a lot of people are saying breach of contract. Why? You already know why. Because you've been watching lives and you say, hey, I'm going to do breach of contract. How many of you have literally sat your ass down, all right, and looked up what this breach of contract is? Now, one person, all right, literally did her due diligence, all right. She hasn't got remedy yet, but she's literally been sending me what she has been discovering, y'all. And this woman has discovered gold. All right, literally, what breach of contract? What's the when does breach of contract? You see what I'm saying? Comes to play. It only comes to play when you do a performance and then they say no. Okay, it's never too late to do a performance. How was it too late? Got to think about it. The game is still being played. You know what I'm saying? Folks is just getting blown out. It's just a billion to zero. You know what I'm saying? Meaning you can start saying, all right, y'all, let's go out there and give a better performance. God damn, they whooping our ass right now. All right, now you got to get out there and perform. There is no repercussions. All right, it's only benefits to the one that performs. All right, even a closed account. All right, because what you can do is start doing your performance to open it back up. Now, for you beginners that's asking you, well, what is performance? What is performance? What is performance? Yo, I have classes breaking down what performance is. But right now, we're just going over the understanding of how you need to look at this information. All right, you need to look at this information as a way of, okay, I need to perform because this is a game. This is a credit game. And if I don't perform this credit game, I'm going to get blown the fuck out. For all y'all that don't know what blown out means, it means when you're playing a sport and you don't put up a fighting chance and you get blown the fuck out. They literally walk all over your ass. Dunks all day. Nobody playing no defense. It's like an all-star game in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Folks just going to the layup, but the only difference is they gonna play defense on you, all right, and you don't know how to play defense on them. They coming through the lane, going through the legs, bang, got them punching on folks' head. You know what I'm saying? Punch mean not physical, people. I'm just talking about basketball analogies. God damn. Okay? All right? If you don't know how to play, that's an even bigger issue. How many of you did not know how to play this credit game? I'm going to raise my hand because I didn't fucking know either. I was getting dunked on. What? Fucking what? Didn't know what to do with bills. My whole thing was trying, well, I just got to get as much money as I can so I can pay these bills. That's what a lot of y'all are doing. That's what a lot of y'all are doing. You just trying to get as much money as you can so you ain't got to pay bills. Some of y'all really not in this to learn the performance. You just trying to find a way so you don't got to pay anything. You don't really give a fuck what's going on. All right, we're just being real about it. Y'all don't really care what's... You just want to get out your bill real quick. I'm like, hey, man, I just need to get out these bills because then I'll have... I like, man, yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? What? If you're not in this, okay, to love this, all right, you have to love this shit, y'all. This not no hobby shit. And a lot of y'all's true characters are starting to come out. When you have to learn something that can put you over in a situation that you've never been before, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, all right, this shit is going over a lot of folks' heads. Okay? This shit is going over a lot of folks' heads. All right? You don't really want to understand what's going on. You got to love this shit, y'all. All right? Like I said, y'all true colors are really starting to come out because it shows that you don't love this shit. It shows that you only want to make it real quick so you can go get a car. So you can go get an apartment for your babies. Oh, I need a place to stay. That's why I need to learn this. Nah, you need to learn it for a bigger reason than that. You supposed to be staying somewhere anyway. Ain't nobody supposed to be fucking homeless. Ain't nobody supposed to be starving. What? You don't need to learn it. A lot of folks are in desperation mode. And you can't learn this in no desperation mode. That's why I hate people that tell me stuff like, hey, brother, this is my last 500 and I want to invest it with you. Like, please don't give me your last 500. All right, please put that towards a bill. Okay, keep paying your bill till you learn what's going on because I do not want to be the guy that you say, well, I gave you my last and it didn't work. I said, well, Trina, you just bought the course last fucking week and you thought it was going to work for the first of this month? You goofy. What are you talking about? Like, what the hell? What? No, there's no fucking refunds. What are you talking about? Who the fuck told you this shit was going to work in a week? Okay? So, for those that don't know what I'm talking about, all right, we are talking about performing our contractual obligations. All right, I would definitely write that down if I was somebody that was still paying bills. All right, I need to learn my contractual obligations. Since we in church right now, turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, we need to learn our contractual obligations. Turn to your other neighbor and say, neighbor, we need to learn our contractual obligations. Why do we need to learn our contractual obligations? Well, because we're inside of contracts. How do I know that we're inside of contracts? All right, because all of us receive bills. Am I right? Is everybody on here receive bills? A lot of people say, well, I don't receive bills. I just do all the bill pay. Well, goofy, you still receive a bill. You just don't look at the bill. Okay, that's just what's going on. Everybody gets billed. Okay, for y'all that's saying, well, brother, I live in an apartment, and they don't give us bills. Well, what the fuck do you pay on? What the fuck are you paying on? You're paying on words? What they call you said, Mr. Johnson, you owe us. And you said, oh, goddamn, let me go ahead and go to that online payment center and go make a fucking payment because why? That's a goddamn bill. Y'all, that's why I say a lot of y'all IQs is going to limit yourself. I be asking a lot of y'all, like, where did you read that at? And they be like, well, I was just thinking. Like, I'm like, well, stop fucking thinking. Maybe that's the problem. You're thinking too much. Okay? All right? I literally asked, I'm like, brother, where the fuck did you read where they said if you don't do this, you're going to lose? Where did you read that at? Well, brother, I was just thinking if I didn't do that, they was going to do it. I said, who the fuck? I said, brother, stop. I said, brother, stop thinking. All right, start damn reading. Okay, you thinking too much. All right, read again, and then think. All right, because all your depth-toward po-ass thoughts right now is coming from a low vibration. And this is high vibration information. And what we're trying to do is, y'all want this high vibration to lower itself for your low vibration to be able to comprehend this shit. That's why y'all want somebody to be more professional and say this shit in a more nicer way. Because you're a low vibration person. You're a loser. Okay? That's just what it is. You're a fucking loser. That's what it is. All right? Winners win, losers lose. When was the last time you won inside of an account? Never. I'm willing to say you don't even know what winning looks like. Okay? You don't even know what winning looks like. Y'all know how many times folks ask questions that they're not even ready for the fucking answer. Somebody say, hey, brother, what's 2 plus 2 plus 4? They be like, brother, what's 2 plus 2? And we be like, 4. And I'm like, how, bro? I'm just not able to. Man, I don't know. What are you reading that makes 2 plus 2 is 4, brother? Where did you go? Oh my gosh, it's just so difficult. It's like a big rabbit hole. All right, every time I put 2 fingers up, 4 fingers, I get 4, but there's no way. It's just, it can't be that simple. It has to be 5. My 2 fingers plus 2 other fingers has to be 5. And you be like, well, where did you read that from? Well, that's what we've been taught. That's all I know, brother. I've been taught 2 plus 2 is 5. Okay? So I'm like, whoa, stop thinking. Okay? First of all right, how many times did you read this act? So now we come into a situation now, people that buy the course, they're not fucking reading. Why y'all think I'm asking y'all the same question? Like, well, how many times did you read that, bro? Well, I read it a couple times, but, I'm still going through it. But I'm ready to send. I say, how the fuck are you ready to send anything if you have not read nothing in its entirety? Okay? A lot of you people are, yes, I said you people. And you people could be any color, any shape, any size, any age. You people are crazy. Okay? You people are crazy to think all you got to do is buy something, get a step by step, and that's voila. That's it. You don't have no accountability. You don't feel like you're going to have to do no real research, no detailed Blues Clues put together. Come on, y'all act like y'all ain't, where the 90s babies at? Y'all act like y'all ain't watched Blues Clues. You see Steve, he had to go find them motherfucking clues. Them clues ain't fucking falling in his damn lap. He had to find them shits. Now I know I got some 80s babies, okay, and a couple 70s, 60s, and 50s. All right, but y'all don't watch some motherfucking investigation shows. Y'all act like y'all just get lost. A lot of y'all old heads used to watch Matlock. All right, I know. You used to watch Matlock. All right, you watch all them old ass investigations. Did any of them clues fall in their motherfucking lap, or did they have to go out searching? All right, meaning they had to go to this clue. And like, God damn, this clue wasn't it. Scratch that. Let's go over here. God damn it, he's giving us the runaround. We have to keep fighting. All right? All you Matlock heads. All right? All you Blues Clues, meaning me. I'm a 90s baby. All right? Now, I don't know what the new shit is. All you Gen X babies, I don't know what the new shit is. All right? But I'm sure it's some investigation shit. Meaning, Dora the Explorer. Okay? Y'all know Dora the Explorer, she had to go backpack, clues, like she had resources, but she had to use them resources as she discovered, explored. That's why she called Dora the Explorer, not Dora the fucking miner. The motherfucker had to go explore shit. All right, y'all not doing enough exploring. That's what it is. Y'all watch the fucking first 48? When they bring motherfuckers in, do they get people that just tell them everything? Yeah, but they still got to go solve the motherfucking crime. Y'all get literally paying for information, sitting your ass down and saying, brother, I'm just too busy to read everything. I'm a fucking truck driver. Like that motherfucking matters. You know what I'm saying? Well, brother, I work for the state, so I can't, is this something I can see on my break time? Well, I say, brother, how long is your lunch break? Well, they give us 30 minutes. So let me get this straight, brother. All right, let me get this straight. You plan on only giving this shit 30 minutes of your lunch break. All right? And you think you're going to be sending out shit within the next week. And folks will laugh like, ha, ha, ha. Y'all, I be on that other side typing with a straight face like this. Y'all be trying to laugh it off like, ah, yeah, you right, bro. I'm tripping. Let me get back to read. Yeah, because next time you come in the inbox, it's $400 an hour. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. You think you about to keep bringing them po-ass questions in? And what I mean by po question, meaning you can have all the money in the world, still have some po-ass questions. A poor question is a question that is not thought through. A poor question is a question that is not given any kind of life. Meaning you bringing me dead ass questions and you want me to give these dead ass questions life. And to keep doing it over and over. Okay? So this is what it is, y'all. You have to understand your performance, not my performance, not your daddy's performance. I got a lot of people say things like, I want to learn this to give back to my mother and my father. And I'm like, man, fuck your mother and your father. You got to learn this shit for yourself first. How the hell you going to do it for them when you don't even know how to do it for yourself? Okay? Fuck them for right now. Okay? Learn it for yourself. All right? And then you can go take what you did for yourself over there. All right, because all you going to do is get your mama and your daddy's house tooken, okay? Foreclosed, and you going to be beating down my DMs. Hey, brother, my folks get foreclosed. I'm like, well, you better go read. You better go read. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you thought this was. This ain't for the poor folks. Meaning you can have money and still be poor. Okay? A lot of y'all have poor mentalities. Piss poor. All right, piss. Ooh, piss poor. Dirt poor. Like what? I heard Future say some shit in the song. He said, we just poor high class street niggas. I say, God damn. If that ain't the most negative of negative, he said, we some poor high class street niggas. I said, damn. Poor high class. That's a terrible combination. Imagine being poor and high class. Meaning your mentality is poor as shit, but you demand the highest of things. God damn, I gotta light up to that. All right, because this is the part we're not gonna put in TikTok. That's some. I'm like, Future, how did you put that together? We some poor high. That's what I'm saying. Future knows some shit, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, ain't no way a motherfucker. In another song, he was like, I got that remedy. I said, bruh. And then I noticed, and I don't mean to get on Future. Okay, all right. I noticed he used to be rapping with the Dungeon. What was the group he was with? The Conscious. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, these some of these rappers be knowing some shit, and they be playing off y'all ignorance. Okay, all right, straight up. Okay, but one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to be a poor high class person. All right, a lot of y'all are real poor mental people, but you have gained Federal Reserve notes where now you can basically make more moves than folks without those Federal Reserve notes. You see what I'm saying? So I'm here to let y'all know, all right? There is a performance that you must do. All right, there's a performance that you must do in all contracts. All right. Now, this is the real class begins. All right, thank y'all for staying with me. All right, make sure y'all tagging folks. Okay, make sure you tag folks. All right, this is where the contract begins. Okay, the contract begins when you think to yourself, hey, I like that car over there. Let me go apply. Soon as you write your first name or apply online, y'all, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Soon as you apply to anything, y'all, it could be child support, credit card, student loans, a job. What else? Give me some more, y'all. Give me some more. You're applying for a house. You're applying for an apartment. You're applying for food stamps. Okay, what it is after you apply for those things, all right, what is the one thing that initiates healthcare as well? All right, what is the one thing that initiates, all right, the account, the application, family, the application. Okay, we're talking about everything. The application, the application, the application, the application. All right. The application. Now with my other. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. All right, because we need to understand what the application is. Now, granted, I've went over this before, and granted, y'all, I'm gonna go over the same information for the next 50 years. Okay, none of this information is going to change. Okay, like it's the same shit. So for those that know what I'm about to read, yes, it's the same stuff. Okay, but I'm reading it for those that needs to hear it again. Read for those beginners that need to know where to look. Okay, so again, it's the same shit, y'all. 2 plus 2 is gonna be 4 tomorrow. 4 to yesterday. It's gonna be 4 today. Okay, I don't know when ever 2 plus 2 is ever going to equal anything else. Meaning information is the same. All right, so let's read. All right, right now I'm going to the Federal Reserve, Section 16. Okay, I'm going to the Federal Reserve, Section 16. Okay. Remember, if the live goes out, y'all, we're going to do a part 2. So if it just abruptly goes out, we're going to do a part 2. All right, we're on Federal Reserve, Section 16. Now, when would I send this section in? I'm going to give you all that. I'm going to give you all that because I got a lot of frequently asked questions saying, when do we send this in? When do we don't? All right, so we're at Federal Reserve. All I did was go to Google. You don't need a book. All I did was go to Google. I went to Federal Reserve, Section 16. Right now, I'm on federalreserve.gov. All right, I'm going to let y'all get a few moments to get there. We got 24 minutes left in this live. Okay, appreciate that. Appreciate that, timekeeper. Appreciate that. Because I'll get to talking, don't know. All right, when you get there, say I. Access granted. That's a good answer. But I will rebut that with, why not send it every time? All right, just comment I when you get there. Federal Reserve Section 16. Comment I when you get there. All right, we in church today. We're reading from the Creditations. Right now, we're reading from the Creditations Bible. We're inside chapter Federal Reserve Act. Yes, this is a part of the Bible that your performance manual you need to learn. This is agent performance class, okay? This is a session, this is a church to inform the agent how the agent is supposed to do business, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and begin. All right, we're on Federal Reserve. For anybody that comes in asking questions like, where are we reading from, congregation, please get your brother and please get your sister in check, okay? Just let them know we're reading here, reading there, just so we don't have to keep stopping for folks. All right, this is Creditations. All right, Section 16 of the Federal Reserve Act. All right, we're talking about notes issued, okay? We're going to get to application because that's part 2, but I got to read Federal Reserve part 1 first. All right, it says here, Federal Reserve notes to be issued at the discretion of the boards of governors of the Federal Reserve System for the purpose of making advances to Federal Reserve banks through the Federal Reserve agent as hereinafter set forth and for no other purpose hereby authorized. Now I'm going to read it one more time. Federal Reserve notes to be issued at the discretion of the Board of Governors. Now you have to understand who the Board of Governors is, okay? Now you got to also understand that your all caps name is a bank. All right, now if you are the agent of that bank, meaning you're supposed to be doing all the performance for that bank, you are also a governor of that bank, which makes you a board of governors of the Federal Reserve System. Y'all see how you make that connection? Granted, it does not say that. All right, but stick with me. All right, it says Federal Reserve System for the purpose of making advances. All right, I'm going to show you how we make advances every time we fill out an application. All right, so this is what it is. Okay, so listen. All right, so it says Federal Reserve banks through the Federal Reserve agent. Who is the Federal Reserve agent? The Federal Reserve agent is always the corporation that you're doing business with. For an example, if I walk into Bank of America and give them an application, all right, the CFO of Bank of America is the Federal Reserve agent. Why? Because that Federal Reserve agent receives the application, turns around, goes to the Federal Reserve Bank and deposits that application. Only the CFO can do that. Meaning you can't walk your ass to a Federal Reserve Bank, which a lot of y'all are trying to do. Walk your ass into a Federal Reserve Bank and make advancement to yourself. You don't have that capacity. You know, my thing is you don't need that capacity. You utilize these banks as pass-throughs. That's the purpose of these banks. Once we understand that, I think things will start going a little bit more smoother. All right. All right, so stay with me. So it says next on this sentence. It says the said note shall be obligation of the United States and shall be receivable by all national, okay, and member banks. Okay? All right, we're reading. It says all national member banks. I'm sure credit unions fall under that. All right, the said notes shall be obligations of the United States and shall be receivable by all national member banks and Federal Reserve banks, and for what? All taxes, customs, and other public dues. We all understand what public dues are. Public dues are debts. All right, so public debt, all right, has already been paid for, but the issue is that we are not doing our performance, meaning the 50% of the performance have been done, the other 50% is us, because this is contractual. You see what I'm saying? This is a contractual meeting of two minds. We came together, we married, all right? You said you was going to do your shit. I said I was going to do my shit. But the issue is they're doing their jobs. We're not doing our jobs, all right? And now they're hitting us with a breach of contract, which is getting our accounts closed down, which is getting people repoed, getting people getting evicted, people in foreclosed, all right? You see what I'm saying? People getting denied. All right, because it's a breach of contract that they're placing on us. All right, but it's like whoever claims the breach first usually wins. You see what I'm saying? So let's keep reading. All right, so it says this. It says the said note shall be obligation of the United States and shall be. Oh, I read that part. It says they shall be redeemed in lawful money on demand at the Treasury Department of the United States in the city of Washington, District of Columbia, or at any Federal Reserve Bank. You see what I'm saying? So the CFO is the one that gets these applications, turn around, goes down to the Federal Reserve, deposits these applications on behalf of the Board of Governors, meaning us. Not the Board of Governors, but meaning the principal, meaning us, meaning we're controlling our principal. The principal is all caps name. Because granted, that application that CFO is depositing, it don't have that CFO's name on it. So whose name is on it? Whose name is on the application that the CFO is depositing into the Federal Reserve Bank? Anybody paying attention? Anybody paying attention? Anybody make an educated guess? Our principal. Good answer. Good answer. Our principal. So basically, that CFO, all right, has a fiduciary obligation. A lot of people can say that, but they can't explain what's the fiduciary obligation, because it's bigger than just applying the credit. You see what I'm saying? His obligation is protect your negotiable secured instrument. All right, we have securities that he's supposed to protect. All right, we're giving him a security. That's why it's called secured Social Security card. We're putting that Social Security card on a application, submitting it, all right, giving it to that CFO who's supposed to protect that shit like his life depend on it. He's supposed to run down to the Federal Reserve and say, hey, I got the baby. Here's the baby. All right, and the Federal Reserve is supposed to get that baby, get it, and then supposed to give that CFO what it is that application is asking for. All right, so he's supposed to get that those Federal Reserve backs because they have just been advanced. He's supposed to run back to the one that originally gave him the application, meaning the original creditor. All right, he's supposed to come back to us and say, hey, I have your credits ready to use. All right, the account is ready. All right, that's what's going on. That's why it's called a trust. All right, incomes trust law. All right, all this is a trust, meaning you gotta go make no motherfucking trust. All right, you don't gotta go make. Some of y'all got 5 different trusts. You don't know what to do with the original Sesticate trust. You know what I'm saying? You got 50 trusts. You in all these trust class. You got folk telling you to go make you this trust, put you this trust so you can transfer it out of that and then put it into that. And it ain't never told you about the original trust. Like it's already trussed up. I just made that shit up. It's like you already trussed up. You know what I'm saying? You just got to protect the estate is the trust. You don't got to go create another damn trust to protect the already protected trust. The shit doesn't make sense. Get the fuck out them groups. Okay? Get the fuck out them groups. All right, folks ain't making no goddamn sense. Now they saying, oh yeah, I operate straight out my trust. Now, well, granted, yeah, now you know how to operate that, but you don't even use your social. What are you talking about? All you did was go create something that you were supposed to do with your original shit. They be like, oh, I use my foreign number now. I do everything on my foreign number. I get my cars, I put in that foreign number. You know, I don't even touch the social, bro. I don't even need to touch the social. Already got the motherfucking, already got the goddamn trust already set up. I don't even need the trust. I'm out the system. I operate privately. You know, I don't need it. And I'm like, bro, you read the Federal Reserve, Section 1, Section 2? Huh? What you talking about, bro? No, I only operate private, bro. I don't do none of that public stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I'm like, okay, well. All right, so as y'all can see, let's keep reading. We on part two. Now, granted, I don't know how much time we have left, so we're going to try to get as far as we can. So we on part 2 of the Federal Reserve. Y'all see how much information was told to us in Federal Reserve Section 16 Part 1? Y'all see how short that shit is? Y'all know how many people don't read that shit and tell me, well, I'm still trying to get through it, bro. I was like, how the fuck you trying to get through that, motherfucker? Man, it's 3 fingers long. Meaning when I put my 3 fingers on the goddamn phone, that shit is covered up. You can't read 3 fingers. You can't read 3 fingers of words. Man, you don't deserve no remedy. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve no remedy. All right, so we on part 2 of Federal Reserve Section 16. All right, it says applications for notes by Federal Reserve banks. All right, it says Federal Reserve. It says applications for notes by Federal Reserve banks. Now, does it specify the type of application that they're talking about? Do they specify the application? I don't see where they specify what application they talking about. Meaning, they just talking about general applications. Any application that was for notes. When you went to go apply for that car, you didn't apply for the car. You applied for the notes. You didn't go apply for a house. You applied for the notes. You applied to open the account. Okay, with that account comes a car. With that account comes a house. With that account comes an apartment. With that account comes a credit card. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, the materials of it is the perks. You see what I'm saying? The account is what you are opening up. All right. The perks that you see, like the collateral. I mean, I can't even say collateral. The perks, I mean, the material shit. All right. It's just shit that's thrown in for doing business with them. They like, oh shit, you gonna let us, oh, you trust us? You trust us enough to give us your credit? Okay. All right. We're gonna give you a car. That's how it is, y'all. We're opening up accounts. The more accounts we open up, that means that we're doing business. And when you're doing business in the United States, that shows, okay, shit, our business is booming. We got other people doing business. We got other people doing business with other people. Oh, shit, the block jumping. You know what I'm saying? He doing business. She doing business. He doing business. Oh, she used to be broke, but now she doing business, because to do business, you got to be having some money, because ain't nobody broke doing business. That just don't even make logical sense when you think about it. Who's doing business broke? Because most people that's broke don't do business. That's just logical information. That's just common sense. If I'm broke, I'm not doing business. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, people that's entering contracts, they must not be broke. That's how Congress is looking at it. They like, well, these motherfuckers signing paperwork, these motherfuckers must not be broke. So we don't got to step in too much. All we got to do is drop some laws and chapters and shit. I mean, that's all we can fucking do. You know what I'm saying? That's all we can fucking do. All right? So, let's keep reading. All right? We on Section 6, Federal Reserve, Section 16, Part 2. Applications for notes by Federal Reserve Bank.